And we're back. So here we are in the nuclear area. That's a mighty tall conveyor spiral, I've got to say. Interesting seeing those pipes open up. I mean, these ones should always be flowing. That one's... No, it is what it is. Why does the game always start like that? I suppose it does. I wonder if that reset the water levels. Kind of does, doesn't it? I wonder if there's a mod for changing the colour of the lights in the conveyor belt. Yeah, maybe you could do like RGB, like waves. Alright, I'm done here for the time being. We'll be coming back to this later. The good thing is, turn my volume back up. Now that we're leaving the waterfall. So now we're heading over to the this way. Actually, it's not far. We'll go on foot. Definitely see the power slugs at night a bit easier. I need to make some more slugs because I've got I've run out, so I've got to put some sloops in a constructor and do the thing. This guy is always here. But I remember it from like previous playthroughs. It might be a night spawn too. Alright, so I've got this iron here. From memory, what's this up here? Is this... This is Deuterium. I think up here is copper. Jeez, you saw me coming. Oh, you're hiding in the bushes. And there he is. There's two of them. There's water. I thought there was copper around here as well. Find out. Ah! Is that one always there? The copper one? I think so. I know the Plutonium was always there, but was this copper one always here? Don't know. Alright, this is perfect. So, I'm going to use foundries. I need to make 12 foundries making copper ingots. So that's 600 copper ore and 600 iron. Jeez, will I get that off that? I don't know. Will we do anything? That. And miles will do. Oh. Put these in first. So I'm getting a 9,500 extra power boost from the augmenters. That's 12. 12, 12, 12. Alright, let me work out this first. May need a different technique. Let's see. Funny little underclip thing there. Ah, yeah. It's not right. 600. Smash it. Perfect. Just what I need. 120, I need 600, so 180. If I did 200 from each one, oops, that's a bit more than I wanted. I made 3. Well, maybe that'll be even better. Yeah, I can just smash out. I don't know what I was thinking. There it is. Alright, so I'm just going to build a little factory here to do all this. I think we're going to do some land clearing. This is my, yeah. Perfect. Might do it a little bit above ground. Let's go with, I'm just going to go our old school foundation. Let's go. And let's put a so truck can get past there, so leaving room just in case the vehicle ever needs to go past. Up with the hovering. Alright, so we have some previously prepared blueprints. The boundaries, I think it's the copper I'll use, yeah, because these are above. So I need 12. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I just do 2 sets of 2 next to each other. So if I did that there, And then these ones go there. And then I grab because I'm going to do this differently. I need this is my 3 splitter. So that one and this one here. Just remembering how I did this. Yeah, I'm going to do that one like that. I remember how I did this. That's coming from there's one in the middle. Oh yeah, I'll do. Oh yeah, here's how I do it. Just ignore me while I talk amongst myself. I think I know what I'm doing. This one I'll have come from this way, I reckon. Let's try that. And then we have to, so this was 3A, so I need three B. And then these will line up like so. Okay, so 600 and 600. Each machine is 50. So that's a Mark 3 there and there. There's 150 there, there's 150 there, that's 300. So that's a Mark 4 to the middle. And it's the same for the top and the same for the bottom. This one's facing the wrong way. Do that way. That goes to there. So that was 3 and 3. It's going to be the same down here. If I correct, this is, I want these to be at 100%. Pick a couple of random ones, make sure they're all set. Yep, sweet. Alright, well then in that case, I'll bring the copper in this side. Don't think. The merger output. I think we're just gonna good old-fashioned mergers, hey? So where are we? That's going to need to be... Just getting a bit of interference. I want to see if it's my UFS headset or my game. Of course, interference stops as soon as I go to check. Oh, stop, that's the main thing. Check all this is done correctly. Alright, so yeah, just the important thing is doing the output. The merging. These are going to come out at Mark II. But were they out? That'll do. That won't do. screwed this one up. Doing a great job here. Alright, so there's going to be we're going to run back 2 lines, I reckon. I'll do that for our last time. Third time's a charm. That will be a mark up coming out, and I will come to about here. Maybe not, maybe let's do that. And this one can be the higher one. And then that'll be a little bit lower. There we go. Beautiful. So I'll take those back with me when I go. Is that too long? It's too long. Of course it's too long. that anymore. Not for the immediate future. That to there. Alright. Does that look good? Does that look correct, or is that... Looks good. It just looks odd, but that's alright. Rightio. So iron. You know what? I reckon this one. Some there instead. Let's back up my bum. And where's these other ones? Not power shards. There they are. They were hiding on me. Okay. Next up. This one I'm just going to run underneath. Okay, sometimes. No. You take that to there. That. Nice. Everything looks switch purple. DNVR, it does a bit, doesn't it? And this one is my... It's got a connector over there. And then we'll go come to about here. I wanted. No, we'll do it to there. Do it to there roughly. And then we'll do
Hey Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you, Rackham59, for the follow.
that one there. There we go. Rackham59 coming in with a follow. Look out. Rackham's about. What's going on? Well, about what there. Oh no, it's a little bit of a scratchy scratch. There we go. There's that other 600. So once that comes down, copper ingots coming out very shortly. But did I use a smart splitter here for some reason? Oh well. It's not the first time I've done it. It won't be the last. Ah, look. Yep. So, 0. It's a rookie mistake. Alright, they should all be just about cooking now. Look at that. Ingots are flowing. 600, 1200 ingots a minute we're supposed to have. We're going to take this back up to this area where we've got radio control units and fused modular frames, and we'll be able to join them together. We'll be able to make the copper powder, feed the copper powder into the particle accelerators. just over here, I might... Oh, well, we're going to go through him. I'm going to go this way. And 26 spiders, I bet. Oh, there's the hogs. I'm going to be here. Oh, you jumped down, did ya? Oh, you're over there. Just glitched into the ground. Up like your brother. Or your sister. I don't know what their preferred pronouns are. Oh, those last couple of bullets sorted them out. Oh, face paint. How's that sand tasted, hey? Pick up some of these from another time I was here. Hey Bondsman, stirred up a nest of hogs of all flavours. I certainly did. Tax the lawmakers. And there's still more up here, I think. This guy from earlier, I reckon. Yeah, that was him. Give it up. Alright, so over here, yeah, we'll make them here, because then we can drone them out from here. So we'll bring them over to here. We'll have to make 4 constructors, making copper powder, and feed that into 2 particle accelerators. To Glad, hello, welcome. Oh, Hannah. What have you done, Hannah? Floating bushes. You go to floating bush heaven. Or floating bush hell. Just wait till you Oh, that'll be on the QA site before you know it. Aluminum. Aluminium or aluminum? Aluminum? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You're on the wrong. That's not supposed to be down there. It's the wrong size. All right, let's have a look. So this modular frame is here. Look at this, ready to go nuclear pasta for the fusion modular frame for the nuclear pasta. Well, these are for the pressure conversion cubes, and then I'm going to send this back to base. So I might put this one here like this. I'll just be back in a minute, folks. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I reckon we'll put that there. I could go even closer. But I don't really need to. Kind of there, I reckon. So this will be pressure. No, nuclear pasta. No, hold on. Space elevator. Nuclear pasta source. That's what we want. And then the other stuff in a minute, but I'll just get the this incoming fuel. So it will be here. Like that. Yeah, there. Be there. Right, there's our fuel coming into it. I need to give it some power. Yeah, alright, so that's good. We'll now make we need 2 particle accelerators for one will be the copper powder and one will be the pressure conversion cube. There's 1 pressure conversion cube machine, there's 4 copper powder machines. So let's make yeah, we've got enough power. Why don't I just overclock this to 200%, and then that's 1 machine. Yeah, let's do this. If I put this here, no, actually, what did it say here? Let's have a look. Maybe 1 more there. Okay, nuclear pasta at 200%. And then I need 1 pressure conversion cube. Hey mate, can I ask what you're using to fly around with? I've just unlocked Jetpack. This is the hover pack. And you get that in the next tier 5, 6. It's you know a bit easier, but it also has its limitations. Yeah, hover pack still is good from time to time. Jetpack was early tier 5, still nice for mobility. Yeah, it's very handy, especially when you start going exploring. That's that bad boy. And then it needs, let's take the output of this, which I'll just put a sink next to it. At the back. Always sink things in the back. So then I can put a smart splitter here. I'd say jetpack is for exploring, hover pack when building. Yeah. Not going to be much output. Alright, so left is overflow and right will be nuclear pasta. There we go. Yeah. Right, that'll be our input. You right, mate? Hey? You come up for a pat? What's going on? What? What? Yeah, I know. Louise is home. It's good, isn't it? All right. All right. It's pat time by the looks of it. Hey? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like that dismantle power line bugger's still around again. Any complaints about the Mark 6 belts and performance issues? Have you experienced or learned anything about it yet? We will get those once we unlock the next phase and get into the next. So I've purposely not watched stuff about it, to be honest. It's probably very true, but I just haven't. That all falls into my spoilers section. Excuse me, not spoilers, but watching content I haven't seen myself yet. Hey? What? But I'll tell you what, no, that's right. No. Yeah, because I've got 1,200 copper ingots, but I got that on 2 Mark 5 belts because that's all I've got. Hey, you done? All done? Good boy. That electrical cable's about to melt. There's that much current flowing through it. Now it's okay. I've cooled it down. All right. So we need an assembler here that was going to take the radio control unit and the fuse modular frames. So I might put that somewhere like here. And I just need one of these. Not what I want. Just a straight belt. Oh, there's some nasty noises here. All right, so then that one, I can get rid of this now. So we'll have these ones coming along. I reckon to here. They've just been waiting to come out. Right, that's that one, and I need to bring radio control units, 2 radio control units per minute. Bring them on top of this one here. Through the wonderful wilderness. So I'm wondering if I've set any aside for this purpose yet. Don't think I have. Well, all of those there that feed into there are set aside. And this is... So anything from here out, that one, that one, that one, that one I can take from. Well, I don't need 2 per minute. I've got 1.875 per minute coming out here. I have one, and this one is 2/3. .66 really, and then plus gives me 5. So if I split the output in half, then I'll basically be getting half, 2. It's more than I need. Now this is the output I've got here. So I might just put just a normal splitter. So if we went I would have to put a I did make a blueprint of this, so why not? Okay. Going to need to be... No, hold on. If I was to turn onto it, then it would be... Yep. So then... Satani, how's it going? Hello to yourself as well. That's going well, thanks. We're just getting some nuclear pasta running. What's up with you? Right, so we'll get half go this way. Perfect. Not much. Was at the store early today. Saw a box of Teams on the box and mentions made in Australia. There, they are. Did you buy them? Apparently the thing everyone likes to do is bite the end off each end and then suck coffee, drink it with coffee through the middle. So you nibble each end off and then you use it like a straw to have your coffee. Oh, this is a cookie more than a straw. No, but like they're a rectangle. They're sort of like a rectangle shape. The middle is a strip. Oh, there you go. Works with cold milk too, says Gaz. I mean, I don't drink coffee, so I can't attest to how good it is, but I know it's good. We'll come underneath. We'll come to about here. You right, Randy? I'll have to look, yeah. Crowd favourite, apparently. I use them to drink straight Jack Daniels through them, says Trigger Happy Aussie. How could you deny the proof there? He's even got Aussie in his name. We're not making this stuff up. So I want to go... Well, that's not really ideal, is it? Geez, you're noisy tonight, Randy. Just going to hit the pump. What pump action? Pump's chipping the concrete away. Perfect. The middle looked like a semi-solid chocolate. I didn't think I could just suck up liquid with it. Yeah, Zatani, it's pretty cool. You're a true tough Aussie if you can snort Vegemite through a Tim Tam. Gaz. Don't listen to Gaz. The biscuits either side of that choc middle is where it goes through. The choc coating is the seal, yeah. It's the hot liquor that often everything to the point of disintegration, and that's the challenge, how close you can get to collapse without slopping it into your drink. Yeah. It's quite the challenge. Sure. So now I need to do that's what I've done over here. I can sort of a medicine ball through a garden hose. Holy moly, trigger happy. Because I did it down like that, so it's a bit. It's 1, 2, and there's 2. Yeah, I know what's happening here. So I'd say it'd be. That's a there. And it was. Alright, that's correct. Perfect. Just chop it through the concrete. And then that allows me to do this flush. And then I can swing it straight in to here. It's either here or here. Let's move that one. There we go. So now let's just go over here. I'll put this input in the ground. Then I'll know where to find it. Perfect. Right. Yep. Beautiful. Alright. So that now is the pressure conversion cube done. Actually, sticking to my back. Alright, so I've got that's done. That's done. That's done. So just got to bring the copper ingots into 4 constructors making copper powder. So I might do the tricky one. No, I'm going to custom build that. It's not tricky, it's just I want to have that will point out that way. That will go like that. And then I will have another one somewhere here. And then I'll just simply grab a constructor. Sweet. Don't like that one there. Start there. That one there. And that one there. And this is copper powder. So that's that way. That one's that way. That's that way. And these are outputting copper powder at 50 per minute. I'll just need to split this. And then just split it. No, it's off center. I love that you still make the 90-degree angles by hand instead of straight mode. Easy lifeboat money. I use. Oh, your hand's off center. I use the straight mode to get it organized. No, I can't get it I can't get it that close. I use the straight mode to make it really easy to tell. And the reason why is straight mode doesn't put little stands. little supports down everywhere. Doesn't feel right. But it depends on the area. Depends on the job. Like here, I'll just use the 90, the straight mode, because I feel like that distance it could be supported. But when it's screaming down here and it's got to turn, it's a long distance. Yeah, that's how my mind works. $300. Holy moly. Right. Yeah, let's do this. Is that right? No, it's got to be Mark 5. Yeah. All right, and then we'll bring it in. And then be this one. All right, not far now, folks. I've just got to get the copper powder here and we're good. So split. The next one will be like there. And Ah, man, I hate. Ah, I went the wrong way there. Just as well. So these are going to go to where? That's what. Yep, beautiful. Alright, so now the outside one's going to be here. So it's on. It's there. And there. And then nope, it's one. That one there, and it's that one there. Don't need that one. It works nicely. And then this one will come. These should now Clutch. I reckon the other way around would be better. So that one on the bottom. And that one on the top. No. I think I might have to drop it. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. We'll chat to you later. Oh, we'll use the stubby lift. Nice. That's the go.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 11, 12, 13,
Captain
14.
Dynamo,
2,
your
3,
timing
4,
is impeccable.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How are you today, Captain Dynamo? Do it needs to be cut down. Where are we on this? Jocular, nice. That's good to hear. I have a feeling that tree's going to have to go. That one's alright. Took him out. Like that. Rub your belly. Give your belly a rub. I reckon we come down this way. I brought it up to there, so we'll go across this way. I might stand up for a bit. My knees are feeling it need like a stretch. And I'll do a stretch at the same time. Physical exercise today. Working in the garden. This one definitely come to about, yeah. do some chainsawing again for sure. That's one. Yeah, we'll get rid of this one. Everything else is okay. And then we'll probably feel like in this instance I need to make it a bit higher. Just miss the rock. Might as well get you while I'm here, pal. Alright, here we go. It's a go-go. Look at them pouring in. Copper ingots go. So we do have the look at the copper powder coming out. We've already got pressure conversion cubes coming in. So what we'll do now is we'll head back to the space elevator and put the drone down at the other end to collect this outcoming product. Interesting to see what the power does here when this winds up. What's it need? 200 per minute. Oh, it's definitely spitting it out. Oh, hold on. 200 per minute, yeah. 270, yep, that's right. 50 and 50. And that's 120 and 120. So then that's, yep. It's the correct amount. There's power increase. So it's 2, 3. What is it I'm looking at? 2, 9 to 3, 2. The 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. Wow. At 200% overclock, she chews a bit of power. Geez, I'm glad I built that. I'm glad I built that nuclear setup. There it is. There it is. All right, let's head back to our space elevator and set up the drone to come and collect it. It's this side of the tube here, I think. No, I took the wrong hyper tube. I think we need to fix that. Let's do a couple of signs. So that'll take us back to the hub. And that one, it's a mystery. So do I go to the hub or do I go to the mystery location? Oh, I think we can sit back down again now. What's up, mate? Careful of the desk going down. So I think a sign here. This one can be something aluminium because it's that's what we build there. This one here is, I'm sure that's nuclear. And of course, this one. Sign number 1, this is not the tube you're looking for. Sign number 2, neither is this one. That's right, Torlate. Yes. I don't know where to go now. Well, that is awesome. So in 100 minutes, roughly, we should have unlocking phase 4. We'll be completing phase 4, unlocking phase 5. So we'll put another drone port here. Look at this one. She's all full. Put it here like this so I can use the front side in the future to go under. Right, just make sure I'm making all the correct decisions here. Pretty sure that will just fly through it. That's perfect. Right, so this one is base elevator. Nuclear past destination. And then all ports I want faster. The source comes to this one here. Twilight redeems ride the Hurlinator 9000. Well, I can do that in 1 second. We will just finish this off. Have to make a couple of quick adjustments. Can now come across here. Oh, we have drones coming in. On him. I couldn't upgrade the belt because that idiot was there. Well, up they go. The nuclear pasta is on its way. Let's see if we can beat it. Are you ready? Those of you eating right now, you should absolutely look right now. Enter at own risk. Here we are at the space elevator. Oh, we beat them up big time. Oh God, you made improvements. Yeah, it's a little bit quicker to get up now. Just a tad. Off they go. 5, the first 5 in. All right. Reptiles Revenge. Hey Smokes, when did you come back to streaming? 36 streams ago. No, a week before that. 1 week before Satisfactory was 1.0 was released. We did a week of figuring out what I need to get working, fixed and all that. And then, yeah, here we are. Alright, so that's now done. So while we wait for that all to happen, I want to build Plutonium Fuel Rods. So streaming just a Satisfactory thing? Will you be doing other things? No, we'll be doing... Well, I'll be playing Satisfactory for a bit because I've got a website that needs updating. But I also have some other craft and maybe some computer related stuff I might stream. Maybe computer build or something like that in the future. So now, how much radiation, how much waste have we already built up? So I want to build this setup for a doubling of my waste output. So right now, I'm going to turn my volume down, sorry. Oh, it's just terrible. I didn't mean to go up and up and up and up. All right, so yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sloop these. That'll double my rod output, and then that'll let me turn on these other 4 reactors. Right now they're doing nothing. So I want to base, because these are outputting 25 per minute. So 100 waste per minute is the current output. But if I base it around an output of 200 per minute, then that's what I should base my plutonium fuel rod production on. Which to double that would be 1. And that would be a 200 uranium waste. Oof. Well, there's a few things to build here. And these are... So what does it tell us? But right now we're burning 0.2 per minute. Is that right? Is that the overclocked value. So these values are not the overclocked based value. Or was I looking at a, let's look at one that's running, make sure I'm looking where, see, I'm looking at one that's running. These values are not the overclocked values. Interesting. Well, regardless, well, how do I work that out? Let's go to calculator. Let's look up Plutonium Fuel Rods. No, so I did this before. It's in the power planner. So if I select 6,250 megawatts, which is a fully overclocked nuclear power plant that uses plutonium fuel rods, and I've got 3 power shards available. So it's 0.25 plutonium rods a minute is what I will consume. And that means, I'm just going to make a note here, 0.25 per minute per 250 OC reactor. So that means I'll be able to run another 4 reactors off this. So I'll need to build and run. I might put those 4 reactors over there and offset them differently, but I'll need to bring water down for them, which will be different again. But what I do need to do, I prefer not to build up a lot of storage boxes. So what I would like to do is get this completed before this fills up. I mean, I can always turn these 4 on and these 4 off, and then that'll work until it's running. So I need to build, it's one machine, and actually I could run 8 reactors if I slooped the output of those reactors as well. No, if I sloop the output of this machine that's going to make
3, 4,
the plutonium
5,
fuel
6,
rods.
7, 8,
Nice
9,
try,
10,
Council
11, 12.
Roses.
So 11, 12,
Nice
13,
try.
14. 2, 3,
again.
4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
So let's go with, so yeah, I could run 8 more. But that's a lot of water. Anyway, we may not slip it. So it's a manufacturer. To make plutonium fuel rods. And it will take in 30 encased plutonium cells, 18 steel beams, 6 electromagnetic control rods, and 10 heat sinks. The heat sinks will have to drone those in. The electromagnetic control rods, I actually have electromagnetic control rods coming in already. However, it's an output for those. I'm gonna run a separate one of those over here. So we're already making the electromagnetic control rods. We're already making the steel beams. Sorry, we're already making the heat sinks. So we have to make the steel beams and the encased plutonium cells. Plutonium cells are plutonium pellets and concrete. There's a few machines to be built here, that's for sure. So over here, we can build what we need back from, I don't know. I've got a blender. Oh, wow. I need 2 particle accelerators. 4 blenders, another 2 blenders, a constructor, is there an alternate steel beam recipe? Not making one steel ingots. Hmm. All right. It is what it is. So the uranium waste. I need 50. $150 is for the non-fissile uranium, and 50 is for the plutonium pellets. So I need, with that in mind, if that's the case, I should take out of all those 8 reactors, the output from 2 of them, they will feed the plutonium pellets, and the output from the 6 will feed the blenders for the non-fissile uranium. Man, that's confusing. But that's okay. Okay, so if I know that's the case, then I might make the blenders only need, they need nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and silica. God. Oh, and they have a byproduct of 60 water. Just that's okay. The sulfuric, well, this is a weird thing, right? The sulfuric acid it needs is 60 per minute. So how do you, if the byproduct's 60, how can you, after it's been made, how do you, yeah. Can you box up the water and sink it? I think it's probably, John Sin, it's probably what we might do. Part of me hates the complexity of nuclear. Yeah, it's, well, you know, it's all right, but I'm building it in this really weird area. So that's where it's a bit complicated. In a circle, which is hard to build things in circles. So non-fissile uranium, do I have an alternate recipe for that? There is one. I don't have it. Oh, okay, here we go. It's none of these two. But if we rescan, haha, there it is. There's the alternate recipe. Non-fissile uranium. So it's uranium waste generates waste. It also generates water. Is that correct? Looks like we're going to be sinking the water. I've not done much with nukes, mainly because of the radiation BS. Loop back on itself and make it self-sustaining and pray it never stops running. But Council of Roses, how do I get that byproduct of water, the output product, to the sulfuric acid process that requires that water to generate the sulfuric acid? Hey? No hard drives. Well, that's okay. I think I'm happy. We can actually make wet concrete. No, I looked at this a while ago. Wet concrete's annoying as all hell because it's a gazillion amount of already. In a word, trains. Prime, yeah. Put a package, feed some. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Council of Roses. But I go back to your second sentence and just pray it never stops running. Now I can sink the water. Just we may need to do some trains. All right, so what I'm going to do is size of these 4, and that's I wasn't a fan of this setup I made, but well, just keep looking at. Just a thought, after all fixes does not waste. Yep, that's right. Ugh. Alright, we can do this. Alright. I have confidence in myself. What I'm going to do is we're going to grab this set up here. The only thing I didn't like about this setup was it's too low. So I might build it higher. Yeah, why don't we actually, yeah. Oh, it's going to make life difficult. Let's do it. We'll make life difficult. I don't like the idea of this at all. That's not how it's going to happen. We're not going to create a blueprint. We're just going to build it as we go. So I'm going to make it a bit taller this time. To put some power over for temporary building purposes. That's not where I wanted that to go. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have to few more resources I'm going to have to bring in here that I currently am not bringing in. Coal is one of them. So I did those on 4. So let's say There's one there. Two. No, hold on. Not rush this. Non-fissile uranium. So I need sulfuric acid, and the sulfuric acid now this is I only need 1.2 machines, but what if I did 30%? If I ran them at 30%, I could do 4 machines, and then I can just feed. So if I just going to put that here. So if we did that, and then we had a refinery, so this has no byproduct. So I can go straight out of this and into so that could be sulfuric acid at 30%. Right, yeah. So that would need to bring in water and sulfuric acid. Now the only annoyance of me doing it this way is I need, if I do it this way, I've got to build the underground logistics, but I can handle that. But is it worth? That way, and then I need the non-fissile uranium. I'll need silica. The silica So I could do a constructor here. And that could do silica at 66.8%. And then I'd have to bring in quartz here. I need to bring in the I need to bring in the nitric acid. So that's nitrogen gas and water. And iron plates. See, there's some over here. Some over here. Shows you the it shows you the ones you're using. So this one here, you train that in maybe. Spiral Stairs haven't played Satisfactory for a few months with their most recent update. Did they put an end game goal or is still sandbox play style? That is the 1.0 release. That's the end game goal. Which is what I'm working towards right now. I don't know it. But in 52 nuclear passes, no, 62 nuclear passes, I will be able to unlock the next phase 5. Nitrogen gas. Right. It's a tough one, isn't it? Train that in. And the water's already coming in. So the nitrogen gas, I need the nitric acid, I need 2 of those. So I'll need, I don't think this is going to work very well. Trying to do it this way. There's too many things. I need to do the blenders in a back-to-back, a 4-way setup kind of deal. Did I create a blueprint for that? Yeah. So it's got to be a... Let's make this a bit bigger. Yeah. What I did there was easy. What I'm trying to do it again with this process, it's not as easy. Just doesn't make sense. FYI, there's a bug with Mark 6 bolts and using 1 meter floor holes, you lose resources. Aha! Thanks for letting me know, Factory Visionary. Luckily, we're not using them yet. So we're, yeah. Good to know. Alright, so this one... This is the 4 blenders, so... No. This is just going to be one of those decisions situations. Yeah, I've done this. So if this was here, that was there, and then I would need, that would serve, I need 4. So I could do that, and then that would serve that, and then this would serve that, and then that would go there, and then this one would be here. And that would be, yeah, that would be there, but it would be the mirror image of it, which I did do this. That's funny, that could be there, but I don't want that over that there. But that could be, but for me, regardless, I feel like it's got to start there. So then there'd be another one there, maybe. A bug or a very efficient resource sink? Sadly, I'm using 1 meter floors. You'll just need to bypass the floor and not use the floor holes at the moment. Using 4 floor holes on the same belt, you lose up to 100 resources for a minute. Wow, hope they fix it soon, yeah. That's a tough one, isn't it? So if that was my... Does this work? So really, it's... You'd have to excuse my brain for a sec. I'm trying to figure out something. That would do... You'd want that one to be like... Yeah. That do that. That do that. That wouldn't exist. And that one would be... That one. That's not even the foundation. That one would be there. Oops, going to put that above it. All right. My brain's a bit fried right now thinking about this. And I'm going to change how I'm doing it because I'm not liking...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good
11, 12.
choice,
So 11,
Councillor
12, 13,
Roses. Good
14. 2,
choice.
3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I wasn't liking that, but I think I'm going to make it a bit simpler. So I'm going to do... Yeah. You would have that one there. And then... I'm currently enjoying some pancakes. Nice. I like pancakes for dinner. I don't have them often enough. Always put an end to it. Okay, so that is the... So this is a non-fissile uranium. That needs uranium waste, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and silica. So the purpose of what I built here was I can bring in and I can do it probably here. So yeah, so I can bring in the uranium waste. So they are 37.5, so that would be a Mark II there. I do like to have some where are we? Blueprints. Is it 5 high? It's 4 high, isn't it? Yeah, I screwed this one up as well. Man, I'm having a good run of it. Right, so I didn't place it in the right spot. All right. It's I'll tell you what's hard is because I've got the effects turned off. There's no background noises. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back in a sec, folks. All right, I'm back. I'm amped up, rejuvenated. Okay, so I also need. I'm building these high for to deal with the water below, the fluids below. But I think I can do the next one. Oh, that's right there in front. Oh my god. I'm just not having a... That can't be... Not even... Oh, it is. I deleted the wrong one. My brain's currently enjoying having a break from functioning. That's better. So I'm going to do this one at this height. In this direction. And now this, okay, so first things first, the top one, no, do it this way. Put down here at this one. Alright, so that was going to be uranium waste. That one. And then that would mean this one would be silica. And then just so I don't forget, so the silica is 25 each, so that's that there. Rightio, and then we have to bring in nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Now this is, excuse me, I could still do my, no, actually. So 2 machines at 60%. So I could do here, I could go Change my pipes. These belts are fine. Excuse me. So I could do a that. Yeah, there we go. So this is the, if I did a sulfuric acid like this, yeah, actually, if we did it this way, the so if we move this further here, I think that's going to be too short. But what you can do is, no, I don't really like that. Well, we'll put it between the two of those. So what I can do here is put the two refineries back to back. If I had that, I reckon there. Close through again. So output this way. That's where it was. If you did that, so this was, let's just try this. I was using the, oh yeah. And then this goes here. Now this is the, okay, so this, the annoying thing is when it's flipped around, now the pipe output's on the further side. This doesn't really help my my whole idea of doing them back to back, to be honest. Because that everything, both of them are opposite. Like it's so frustrating. You have to pick. Like it sounds like a good idea, but it just doesn't work like a good idea. Yeah. But you could, we could definitely. Do something like have this like this. And then the water I'd have to deal with underneath. But you'd do something like I would put Sarah is because you can't do that. I would put a splitter here in intersection. So that's too high. I do find that frustrating. Because I know like those, when you look at it from that point of view, oh no, they are at the same, they do look like they're at the same height. But yeah, I just don't like there when it does that. Like straight mode for pipes is obviously the answer. Because this is what I was talking about. It doesn't, it's not, they're not the right height when you do it like this. This is the right height, but then you can't get the right. It all just looks wrong there. But it's a wrong height there as well. Ah, so what about if we do frame floors? Now we should be, we'll do it this time. I think it's better. It is. It's still not. Still needs to be down again. But it'll do. Yeah, not a big fan of that. There's no real easy solution for that. Oh, no, there is. Kind of. Yeah, I did this the other day. Just have to put, yep. So I have to build that to there. That gets it at the correct height. You really need to blueprint something like that, don't you? Ah, but now, fuck's sake. I definitely don't think my brain's working tonight. There it is. That took an extraordinary, unnecessary amount of time. Anyway, that's more water coming in. I'm very curious how my nuclear waste is piling up. Yep, just piling up. GG water pipe. Thanks, Chabs. I might just make that clear. And this is sulfuric acid. So these are sulfuric acid at 60% each. Put myself a sign there as a reminder. Sulfur. So put some color into it. Is that the right color? Hold on. Okay, so that's, I've got to bring water and sulfur in for that. We'll deal with that. We're already bringing it in. I'll be able to bring it across when I'm ready. We'll just have to get the machines in place before we go too silly with bringing stuff in. So that one's done. Nitric acid is a very similar setup. It's two machines, but it's two blenders. And I could You like? Do them over here. Very careful I'm not encroaching on this machine though. The nitric acid is the gas coming in. It's also getting water because when we have water under here, so that sort of helps. And iron plates, which it's one constructor making iron plates, but it's two blenders. And the output of this is just nitric acid, so there's no byproduct. So I could do these back to back, front to front again. But I mean, the gas, yeah, we'll give it a go. I don't know. Well, actually, you can. It's one output. I reckon. So this is nitric acid. Two machines, 100%. So water's coming in, nitrogen gas will come in. So the water could be. So let's do. Blueprint of that. Interesting. No. If I did that. And then you had, and then I did. Just do this for a sec for a test. Just for understanding stuff. So that was there. So there would be, if I could, if I did it this way, it's water. of the seam. So let's just put it there as a reference. Oh yeah, you could definitely do this. So if I did that, I thought grab that water. So and then that's that water sorted. Utilize that more often. I forget about how you can do that. So if that was the water like that, and sulfuric acid had to come in, then you could do. The only thing I have to think about that is, well, I could do the sulfuric acid because I could come. Right, you do it that way. Now I don't like that that's going to cross. So I can do that. So then my sulfuric acid could come in. Well, it could actually. I have to do it like that. That would make that touch the pipe. I don't like that. No, tried it, didn't like it. It's okay. We'll do the same kind of thing here. Just put the No, I have to put it perpendicular, the other way. That way. And then you could put a borehole. That. Shouldn't interfere with that. That would be our nitrogen gas coming in. So iron plates is the last one. And I'm actually going to have to make that. And it's one constructor. This is where, before we do anything. So we do the output of this to feed 2 of these. So it's an acid, it's a fluid. So that's kind of frustrating. I did that way. That should be there. Because then I could go over the top of it. Don't think I can because the shortest connection. Oh, to fix it. Suppose. Which hurts me, I can't. Just how my building style. I completely overlooked the. So we didn't have a splitter on that one. With this one, I'm going to do it different then. After all of that. Put that go there. that where it is over there? No, it's not. Just don't get. Ah, because that's got a. Yeah, alright. Alright. That deals with that, and then I'm just gonna put a we're gonna go underground underneath for the nitric acid. And over here we'll do the same. Ah, man. So I'm going to join these two and then send them to here, and that shouldn't interfere with the water. So gas feeding in, and then this one here will be the same thing, but we'll do it we'll do it this way. No, actually no. I don't think that's straight. It's not. So that's you got to do this one here. That's better. Right. That's the input. So that's that input. So the last thing was the iron. Don't need to bark at night, mate. Right, that's there, and then I could just put a an iron plate constructor. So it's going to need iron ingots. I did not put there. Update my spreadsheet. So we could have a I don't like so that's alright. It's not interfering. I don't like how we don't have a square foundation. You know? Not a triangle foundation. We've got these corner bits. I just want a triangle that's the same thickness. I don't want it inverted up. I don't want it inverted down. I really don't understand why some of this stuff doesn't exist. It's this radiation going. It's in there.
Milestone reached. Do you wish for more? Did you know there is a mod for that?
Well, I bet there's a mod for that. Absolutely. So I use the half circle ones to make swoopy edges. Okay. I don't mind the circle stuff. It's just the half circle. But the outer corners, or do you mean these ones like that? Can you rotate the platform to 45 degrees? I suppose you could, yeah. No, because it's not exactly. Oh, that does work if you. It would look better with the normal concrete. Your corners don't exactly match up. It's just a bit too much fiddling around, like. Yeah. It would be okay with the other concrete. Oh, we'll give it a go. We'll see what it looks like after a while. It's kind of limited though, like here's a problem here. It sort of does the job, but right, it's just iron ingot. This is iron plate. And that just goes straight out. That's all it is. I'm surprised at the limited amount of options with this much time spent on the game. Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, some of that, yeah, I get you. Some stuff's like, no, but you know, like these ones here, these half foundations, when I played, when it was first released, before update one, like when it first went early access, that was one of my first feedback things. You actually feedback directly from the game. I'd love a half foundation, you know, and it took until 1.0 for that to come through, which is really surprising. Not sure Pass the Cook by nuclear would survive or give you superpowers for the whole 2 minutes before it destroys your body. You haven't read enough comic books, Lieutenant General Zombie. I don't know. I don't know how complicated making a game is. So I'm not the best person to criticize if I don't personally have ever written a game. Now, I'm going to write down what I've built, not what I've actually done, because done means it's hooked up and everything. but I don't have the resources coming in. But I have got, we have made some progress. We just need to bring in everything. I've still got to build the silica. And I'm just going to put that back. Concrete and steel beams. And steel ingots. And as you can tell by my yawn, I think I've I need to have enough. It's bedtime for me, I think. Yeah. I did a bit of physical labour today, so I'm a bit worn out. But we're getting somewhere. Like we've been putting those machines together now. Just we need to bring the resources in. It just takes time, doesn't it? We'll give Fratry a raid. Send the love over. We've got the emotes there in chat. I would love 45-degree walls. Yep, that's a good one, Lieutenant General Zombie. Yeah. There's a lot of things like that, isn't there, that would be nice. I need to wake up early to catch more of your streams. Well, Chabs, guess what? I got a button I got to press somewhere here. That one. This whole playthrough is going on YouTube. I'm up to episode 16, I think. So today's stream was episode 35. Was it? Today's episode was episode 36. But I release every 2 days. I upload every 2 days. I release the next episode. It's the full playthrough. It's the full stream, except for when I go to the toilet. I might chop those bits out. And I have Lego videos. That's right. I'm going to get back to some of that in the future. I'll probably do some streams where I'm doing the building of the Lego, where I set up the cameras and all that stuff that'll come in the future, I'd say. Lots of ideas. But at the moment, we're all about Satisfactory. Anyway, thanks very much for hanging out, everyone. It's been good. It's been a bit of a quieter session today, just working through that. We've got the nuclear pasta made. That's excellent. Oh, I didn't even look. Did we? I probably had finished. We're probably ready to pull the button on the next phase. Because it was only 100 minutes to get all those done, so I wasn't paying attention to that. Anyway, tomorrow's stream we can push the button, do the next phase in Space Elevator. That'll be fun. I hope you just caught a yawn from me. Anyway, thanks very much for hanging out. Thanks to bits of followers, cheers, subs, donos, gifts and subs, resubs. Most importantly, thanks for having a good time. I hope you did. I know I did. I'll be back tomorrow and have some fun with Fratry. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. I'll see you then. Bye.